everyone. Welcome to our channel, the Sun City Stitchers. I'm Carlene.
And I'm Marlene, and this is Flosstube number 87. And Honey is here to say hello today.
She's been especially babyish these last couple of days because we were in Branson and she had to stay here. A neighbor lady checked on her. So Marlene thought today she needed to make a little appearance. She likes being at the lake.
She does.
She loves being here.
Like
she adjusts good. Okay, little honey.
Okay, I'm going to take her back
Thank you
inside.
for saying hello.
She gets a little too warm out here, so I'm going to put her back inside.
So we want to say a great big welcome to our returning viewers. We appreciate so much that you stop back and visit with us.
And see what's new with us and what we are stitching.
And of course, we also want to say hello and thank you to our new subscribers. We're very happy to have you with us. Marlene and I are twin sisters. We do live in El Paso. But right now we are visiting what used to be our mother's home on Table Rock Lake. And so that's what you see here in the background. We'll be here for about another week. So just welcome to everyone. And Marlene, let's talk a little bit about what we've been doing since the last time. Today is Saturday, July 27th. So it's been just a day past 2 weeks since we did our last video. But let's catch everybody up on what we've been doing.
Okay. Well, we had a trip over to Eureka Springs, which is about, 30 minutes?
A little less than 30 minutes.
From here at the lake
just
house.
across the Arkansas border.
And we went to the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, and they have a sky bar. And they have really good pizza. So our sister Linda and Carlene and I went over there.
One evening.
One evening.
We had pizza.
We had pizza and a beer flight. And then they opened up a new little patio on the other side. And so we also sat up there because our table wasn't ready. We had to wait for a table. So we sat out there, and so it was just really nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. They had live music, just one man playing guitar, really soft music. So that was nice.
It was really nice, really relaxing.
The Crescent is a historic hotel that was built in the late 1800s, and it's been restored, and so now it's almost like a resort because it has a spa, and so it's very nice. We love going there. We go there every year.
Yes.
Then we went one afternoon. We went over to Branson, and we met one of our viewers, Andrea. We had actually met her last summer, and we got together with her and had lunch together at the Panera in Branson, and we stitched together and just caught up with one another.
Yeah, so that was fun.
It was
catching up with
such a
her.
fun visit. So Andrea, if you're watching, thank you so much for taking time from your weekend to get together with us, and we had so much fun visiting with you.
Yes, we did. We really enjoyed it.
So fun when you have connections with people, and so that was really fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
We had a great time. And she gave us really cute bags. Did you bring yours out? I didn't bring mine out. Anyway, she made little project bags for us, and I'm keeping my baseball stitch along in it. And it's just adorable, and it's so cute. It's not really big, but it's a really nice size.
Yeah, it's a perfect
and
size.
So that was fabulous.
Those small charts
yes,
like that.
Those small charts. So Andrea, thank you again for making
just
that.
Adorable.
It's adorable, we love them. love them.
And then last weekend, we went to Branson for about 4 days. Our sister Linda has a timeshare, so we stayed in the timeshare. And we just did lots of different things. We didn't go to shows or anything. We spent most of the time at the pool. And one afternoon and evening, we went to the lake and did a cookout at the lake. And we grilled there at the condo.
So it was very fun. The weather
really
was
fun.
nice.
Yes.
It was not too hot, but it was really nice.
Yeah.
We did visit a local brewery in Hollister
called Turtle Creek
Brewery. We had pizza there. another pizza.
Yes, another pizza.
And we went one afternoon. We went to a winery that it's up on the hill and overlooks the whole city of Branson. So we
called
went there.
Whittle Winery.
Yes, I'm glad you remembered that name. And so we just did stuff like that. We went and we took pictures one night of the sunset at a big resort hotel that's on the outside of Branson called Chateau on the Lake. I'll try to insert some pictures. I think I took some pictures at the winery. I know I took a picture at the brewery, and I took pictures of the sunset from the deck at Chateau on the Lake. So I'll insert all those pictures so that you can just see what we saw. And then of course we always end our trip with a stop at Top of the Rock, which is a professional golf course in outside of Branson. It is was constructed and it's owned by Johnny Morris, the owner of Bass Pro Shop. And we always do that. So we had lunch there and then rented the little golf cart and went on the little Lost Cave Trail. And I mean, we've seen it every year, but it's still so beautiful and so fun. We had a great time. So we do that at the end of our trip as we're heading home. So we had a wonderful time, but we really did get to do a lot of stitching. So Marlene, we will hop in and talk a little bit about our stitching. I'll share some photos here. Okay, and then last time we did have some giveaway winners, and I apologize, Marlene and I, being here at the lake, it's not as quite as convenient to get things stuck into the mail, and so we finally have everything all together now. So the next time we make a trip out, we will stop at the post office and drop our mailings off. We heard from everybody except one person, which was another reason why we kind of delayed it, hoping that we would be able to mail all 4. But the person who won the chart by Stitching with the Housewives, Virpir.
Virpir.
If you are watching this time, let us know your email address and we will get that chart sent off to you. Everybody else we heard from, yours will be in the mail right away. And this last video that we did, we were giving away the Prairie Schooler Santa chart for 2024.
And the winner is Char J57.
So it's
CHAR and then J57.
And you are the winner of the Prairie Schooler Santa. So if you will email us your physical mailing address, we will get this in the mail to you. Our contact email is in the description box below. So you can find our email address there and let us know your actual physical address, and we'll get it off to you.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So now we're going to do a previous finish. This is one that I've had done. I'm going to try to show it.
I'm going to stand up and show it, and then you can tell it a little bit about it.
Okay. So this was a Rosewood Manor design. I stitched it several years ago, and it shows here in the field of blue are the original 13 colonies with a couple of extra just quilt type blocks.
Let me show that up close.
Those are the 13 colonies. And then it has the words part of the words for the Pledge of Allegiance, and the words are done in eyelet stitches. So I did those.
So it
So
says
those are on the
one
fields of
nation. They're on the red stripes.
stripes. Under God,
Under God,
with liberty and
justice for all.
And then the other quilt squares are for each flag, state's flag. It's kind of designed after that. And they're in order that they were entered into the Union.
So it's a quilt block for each each state.
Yeah.
Not the flag.
Oh, no, not the flag.
It's a quilt block for each state. I guess each state has a quilt block.
Yeah.
But it kind of has something to do with the state.
With the state.
And Marlene, this was a Rosewood Manor, and the
Rosewood
name of
Manor.
the design was?
American Flag Sampler.
And she stitched it on a 28 count fabric.
Yes.
But we don't know what the fabric was. This is the last row.
It was really fun. It was really fun. It took a long time to do because there was a lot of back stitching, a lot of quarter stitches, but it was really fun.
Very intricate. We had brought pieces that both Marlene and I have in our stash that we hope to get framed. And so we had spent one afternoon and we got Marlene's things all ironed and measured so that we have an idea of what size frame we're looking for. And so that was one of the pieces that she had brought along for us to get pressed
And
ready.
I saw it. What made me think of it was when we went to the Silver Needle. They had it stitched. It was there on
it was
as
on
a model.
display. Yes,
it was a model. For that
so
one.
it's beautiful. And Marlene, you stitched that with anchor floss, right?
Yes,
Just
yes.
anchor floss,
Yes,
2
plain.
strands over 2 fabric
Yes,
threads.
except the back stitching was one strand.
Yes, back stitching was 1 strand.
Okay, now we're going to show our planners for last week.
So this was mine. I did lots of stitching.
Mine is.
I've been working on
Did you
a
do for
quilt.
20? Oh, no.
I'm working on quilting a quilt Americana. It was America the Beautiful, it's called. And then I cut pieces for a wall hanging that was Alaska, that I bought up in Alaska last summer. And I've been piecing blocks for my farmer's wife quilt. So I have been doing some quilting.
You've been doing
also.
a lot. Okay, here's my planner for last week. That's mine. So, okay, and then we're gonna do.
We did have a couple of finishes. So let's show this one first.
Yes.
We both finished, and I think we can put them right here. We both finished our New to Us Designers by Satsuma Street.
Satsuma Street.
Partridge and Pear. It's in her 12 Days of Christmas series.
Yes, and she's just released the first 4 so far.
So this is the first one.
Yes, it was really fun.
I have the felt to do the backing, but I don't have the ribbon floss that I want to use to make the little hanger.
Oh, yeah.
So we have that left.
Yes.
Okay. And then I also did finish my house that goes with the Stitcher Shadow Box. This was a design by Sue Hillis and Nancy Waller. This is for the shadow box, so this was designed by Sue Hillis. This was my number 12 house that I didn't get done in June, but I did finish it now. So it's ready to be put in the shadow box.
And then I finished.
I'm going to fold it under just a little. We're using the clipboard again to try to cut down on the glare. So just bear with us a minute while we get it all situated on the phone.
Okay. Okay, so this was my sayings of the season summer. This is the club from the Fat Quarter Shop. So this is the summer piece. They take quite a while. There's
This
a lot
is
of
on my
stitching on it.
list to stitch.
Yes, and this is this was stitched on 28 count
Black Monaco.
black Monaco with the classic colors.
Very pretty. I just love the bright colors.
I know, I do too. I'm excited to get the fall.
Yes.
Okay, so those were our finishes. Okay, then we each had
No fully finishes
No,
because
no
I didn't
fully
bring
finished.
supplies to do that while I was here.
and then we each had one new start.
So my new start was actually for homework because I had to have something that had to do with October, so a Halloween small. Something that I could do 100 stitches in purple, so this little purple hat, and something that I was going to give to somebody else. So this is actually being stitched for a smalls exchange. And this is my start.
So cute.
It's really fun. I'm stitching this on 36 count Shroomy by Black Cauldron Dye Works. It's a fabric we just found at Cecilia Samplers, and the colors look really cute on it.
Yes, it does.
So,
they really pop.
and then I'm
looks
using my own, I just pulled floss that I happen to have here with me. So I'm using some Anchor floss and some Weeks Dye Works.
Very cute. Okay, then I have, you want to put this on for me? I started another one of Satsuma Street's designs. This is number 3, French Hen.
So it's on
this
the
was
14 count perforated paper.
being stitched with DMC floss.
Okay.
And then there'll be sequins and beads.
It,
And this is going to make
Okay.
another appearance later on in our video.
we'll talk
And
about
we'll
that.
talk about that later. Okay. Okay, so that was new starts. Okay, now we're going to do our stitching progress.
So to start with, our one thread a day. I'm
Yes.
keeping my one thread a day in my shepherd's bush stitch bag. I'm going to back stitch the words one thread a day down here in a dark gray, and use this bag always for my one thread a day
That's
project.
good.
Stitch one
That's a
thread
good
a
idea.
day. I
That's a
like
good
it. I
idea.
love this bag. I love
saw
the
those
size.
bags at Cecilia's. I almost picked one up, but I decided not to.
So my one thread a day is It Is Well With My Soul. And here's the cover photo.
I'll show that while you get it clipped on.
Sure, perfect.
So, okay. So this is What's Well With My Soul from My Big Toe. And she's stitching it on
40 count antique white.
with Weeks Dye Works.
Yes, Weeks Dye Works. This is not great.
And she had one color change. She changed the blue, blue or teal flowers.
So this is the top.
I'm going to use the back.
And I don't know if that's going to really... And then this is the bottom. I'm on the second to last verse. I've actually finished the first half of the second to last verse. I'm on the last 2 pages.
So that's so pretty.
Yes.
So she changed that where there's the blue flowers. She changed those to purple.
Yeah, up in here. And then it's here in the middle.
Yeah. And then it'll
And
be
then
some
it'll
more
be
down
some
on
more
the bottom.
down at the very bottom.
Yeah. So
Okay.
she changed them to purple. So, okay. Okay, and I'm doing
Marlene's one thread a day is Quaker Rocky Road
I'm gonna fold it a little bit.
by Tempting Tangles. She's stitching hers 1 over 1 on 25
count, yes.
fabric.
Mushroom Lugana, I believe it is. So I've been working on
got
the
her
spoon.
And you're almost done, right?
Yes. So
Last time you had just barely started. So she's right now, while she worked on the spoon, she's doing 4 rows a day.
because there's a lot of color changes and the pattern was just very confusing.
It was very dense stitches.
Yes, it was. So
All right, so that's our 1 thread a
that's
day
one thread
progress.
a day. Then next, you're gonna do
24 and
your,
24.
24 and 24.
I'm working on my ABC sampler LMN block. I'm almost done. I am
Oh, I should have put
filling
that up for you.
in the house, and then I have a branch up here with some evergreen branches and a few like red berries. We're stitching this on Country French Cafe Mocha,
28 count, I believe. Maybe it's
32 count, 32 count,
with
and
classic colors and a couple of
anchor. So this is my one of my blocks, one of my
Do you want to do
houses.
your other one? Or
No,
do you-
go ahead.
Okay, and I'm also working on ABC sampler. I'm doing the RST block. And I'm coming really well with mine. I'm
You're
working on
almost
the
done.
trees. I'm just putting the leaves on the trees. And then I just have a couple of like flowers or
Yeah,
strawberries
it's like
or
a
something that go up
vine,
here.
a
Yeah,
vine at the top. I love that blue house.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that pretty?
it's really pretty.
Really pretty.
So,
And she's stitching on the same 32
yes.
count
Oh,
cafe,
I didn't realize I had it sticking out.
cafe,
Country
French cafe
yeah,
mocha
Country French Cafe Mocha. So,
using. And then my second house is This Is the Day by Plum Street Samplers. I am working, this one I'm going to be working on until it's finished. So it won't be done by the end of July, but hopefully it will be a finish. I'm going to turn it this way because it fits on there. I'm stitching this on Fiber on a Whim 40 count milk and honey.
oh, that looks really pretty.
I have a dangling thread. So this is what I have done. I have my house almost finished as far as putting the pink outlines for the grout.
And for the bricks, then she has
And
to fill in.
then
the
I'll
bricks.
fill in the bricks. But the filling in the bricks goes quite fast because you can just get one color and fill in a bunch of bricks and then go to another color. So that is what I'm working on, and I have a plan for this. So I will be talking about that a little bit later.
Yeah. And I haven't started my second house. I'll show it
In our
during
what's
our
coming up.
what's coming up. Yes.
And I'm using all of the called for threads on this one. I didn't do any color changes. I know a lot of people changed the colors, but I like the pink
yeah,
house.
I like
so,
it too. I
that's
like
what
it
I'm
too.
doing.
Okay, you can show this one.
Okay.
Then I'm doing for my garden or farm for July. I'm working on Lighthouse Summer Garden by Liz Turner Deal.
You
This
made
one is
good progress
really
on this
fun.
one.
Yes, it's really fun. So I got this whole garden done right here. It was most of it was done with specialty stitches. So they were really, really fun.
Let me hold it a little closer so they can see the specialty stitches.
One was of the little shells, seashells. I don't know if I'm pointing to the right
Yeah,
one.
you are.
Those are the fan stitch.
And then right above that,
Right
what was
above that.
stitch?
Let me look at it.
a
Oh,
rose,
the it was a
woven stitch.
woven stitch, yes.
So pretty.
And this was a,
Very pretty.
It's very
So that's
fun.
your garden.
Very fun, yes.
My
that's
garden for July has been the Hawaii garden, which is a chatelaine design. I'm stitching mine on 30 count pecan shortbread using a variety of flosses. And I am working right now on getting my volcano blocks done.
Oh, wow, you've gotten a lot done.
So I have both I have the 2 volcano blocks at the top finished.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got them both put in on the bottom.
The spaces for them.
The spaces, right.
Yeah, the outline of where they're going to go.
And so I'm going to be continuing to work on this one. And Marlene and I worked for a couple of hours to redo the colors on this top right up here because I'm not happy with the shades of color. And so we are changing it. I'm going to be pulling this out. I'm also going to be pulling out a little bit down here in this block because I didn't want this to be so green. So we're going to be making a few changes there.
In the camera, that green looks more teal.
Yes, but it doesn't in person.
But it doesn't in person.
It's green. It's very green. So I'm going to be making a few changes to color choices there.
Yeah.
Now that I've gotten it put in and had a chance to look at it, I want to make some changes.
Yeah.
Because Marlene and I, when we do chatelaines, they're very, very pricey to kit up because they call for a lot of different types of floss that Marlene and I don't have a stash of. And so we use our over-dyed cotton flosses, Classic Colors, Weeks Dye Works, some sampler threads, and so sometimes based on the color and based on, we pull our anchor and look at the DMC color and the anchor colors, and then based on that we choose something that we think is going to work. But and this is the first time where I've been a little iffy on whether the color choices were right, and so I'm going to make some changes for that.
Yeah, I think that's good.
So,
okay, then I worked on my American sampler from Primrose Cottage.
I don't have to show it. I worked on mine also.
So, so I've been working on the tree.
Oh, you have the tree almost all done.
Yes, I just have the white flowers. I think I have the white flowers put in. I think I'm ready to do the blue centers and then the little red flowers. There's a few little red flowers. And then I'm going to go probably finish the work on this. There's some border, like a snowflake kind of border or something. Snowflake, white stars.
Yeah, they're like quilt motifs.
Yeah. So
We're stitching this on 36 count Blueberry Milkshake by Grace Notes Fabric.
With the called for Classic Colors.
Yes.
Right, and a couple of
DMCs. So, yeah. Okay, and then this is, and then my progress is here.
You have a lot done.
I am working on finishing up the top, and then I'm going to start, now tomorrow when we work on it, I'm going to work on starting the alphabet letters down at the bottom of the design. So basically my top is done with the exception of those quilt motifs that go up here. And I have some things left to do on the trees, some branches and stuff. But the house is all
put in.
Yes,
outlined.
it's outlined, and so it's just fill in. So I'll be doing that fill in. And I have one birdhouse over here that I haven't filled in. So I have a few little odds and endsy things to do. And then I'm going to start working on the letters tomorrow down here. So this is very fun.
I know it is
It's
fun.
a very fun
It's
sampler
really fun.
to stitch.
Yes,
So
it's
it's
really fun.
Primrose Cottage.
Okay, then I worked for Jolly July. I worked on another Christmas project. I worked on Mistletoe Kisses from Erica Michaels. And I'm doing it on the called for 40 count straw. And I believe I changed the colors, but they're mostly Weeks dye works.
It's really, really pretty.
It's really fun.
I love the colors. And the white really pops.
Yeah, I used Snowflake or Snowball. Snowball, I think.
I'm just finishing up one of mine, which is Bright Spirits. This was in the Baubles Jingle Ball book. It's a heartstring samplery design. And
So cute.
I am just working on the letters, the words Bright Spirits, and then it will be finished. So I've got all my little cocktail drinks put in.
And do you remember what you stitched it on?
I stitched it on vintage,
Something from your staff.
no, I have no idea what I stitched it on.
And did you use the called for threads or did you change
I
it?
believe I stitched it on a 32 count, what did I don't know. I'll have to look. And I used the anchor floss.
Okay. But you changed
I
this
did
to the Krennic braid? Did it
And
call
I-
for Krennic braid?
I used Nordic Gold. It called for DMC Etoile, and I changed it to Rainbow Gallery Nordic Gold in the color 04. And then the rest were anchor flosses that it gave the DMC conversion, and I changed the DMC to anchor and used the anchor for the drink colors.
They're really cute.
Yeah, I like it. It's
Very
cute.
cute.
It's going to be a cute little ornament.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my
That's very cute.
Jolly July.
Okay, then I've been working
After I
on-
finished.
I have not really a dangling thread, but it's a thread. You want to put this on there? Then I've been working on a Sister's Love. I'm just about done. I'm going to have a finish for this by the end of the month. I'll have it finished. So this is what I have done. I worked on this motif down here. So I have one more motif that goes right here, and there's several eyelet stitches in that one. And then I just have to finish the border around the corner. And then I'm going to put the names in this block here. So, and I'm doing this one for my mom and her two sisters.
It's going to be so pretty.
Mm-hmm. So
It's really pretty. I love that vintagey look.
I know, I do too. I think it's really pretty.
I have a couple of projects that I've been working on. This is a sal that Marlene and I started with Andrea last summer, actually the end of baseball season last year. Take Me Out to the Ball Game. It's a little house needleworks design. I'm stitching it on the called for fabric, and I see a dangling thread here. Called for fabric using the called for floss.
Well, so,
Mostly,
yeah.
but we did change. I changed the color of my people. You know what? Just a minute. I'm going to fold this under just a little bit more. Okay. Oh my gosh. So this is my progress.
Oh, so cute. That looks so good with those people.
Yeah, the crowd really pops.
Mm-hmm. They look like they're at a Cardinals baseball game.
Yes.
And did you have little Fredbird put in the last time?
No, Fredbird was not put in the last
The
time.
mascot.
So that's the Cardinal mascot. So I charted him and got him put in. So all the words are done across the bottom. The bunting is done across the top. So now I'm going to start working, which is this dangling thread. Today I'm going to work on putting the gray grouting lines in for the wall.
For the brick wall.
So I work on this, but you can see the difference in the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
They were all in grays and whites, and so we brightened them up. I work on this for 30 minutes every time the Cardinals play a game. So I just get it out, set my timer 30 minutes, stitch on it, and then put it away and go on to something else. But I've gotten a lot done.
Mm-hmm,
So I'm super excited.
Yes, you've gotten a lot done.
Yes.
Because you didn't have very much.
And then I have one other one that I've been working on because Linda is working on hers also. So she wanted to work on it together. We got this cross-stitch design when we were up in Alaska. It's actually a Sue Hillis design. But then a local lady in Talkeetna had made changes, and she shared her charting of some of the motifs she put in there to make it a little more personalized. So Linda and I are adding that, and then adding some other additional things on our own. I have not done all of the colors in the outline yet because I wanted to get my motifs put in and then just work around those motifs when I go to put in the other grays and or blues and watercolors. So this is what I have done.
So
I have
cute.
added the cruise ship.
Here, let me hold it.
Yes. I added the cruise ship and put the name, was Major Marine Tours. And then we saw puffins, humpback quail, and the orcas when we were sailing on this ship. We went out to see, it was a little cruise boat.
Yeah.
We went out to see glaciers, and then we saw marine wildlife. And so I still need to add a sea lion up here. And then we're going to put the motifs that show like the state flag, state bird, state flower. That's going to go over here. I'm going to put Denali here with a little train because we took the train up to Denali National Park. I want to put a moose, a bear, a little dog sled because we went to the Iditarod headquarters. So I have a lot more personalization to put in here. But it's coming along really nice. So I work on this for about 30 minutes. Whenever I take it out, I work on it for 30 minutes and put it away. Or I work on one motif and then put it away. So
it looks good.
Yeah, I've got a little bit more to add down here on our orca whale. I want to put some splashing water and a water line.
Yeah,
and that kind
I
of stuff.
need to get mine out. I'm going to get mine out when I get
It's
back.
very fun. But it's taken some patience to work on putting the personalization in, but it's very fun to do.
Well,
So
I'll
I
wait
hit that.
for you to get yours done, and then I'll do mine.
Okay, we can do that.
That way I can just copy you. Okay, and then we've both been working on our another Sal. This is in Praise of Pollinators. This one is being Karen from the Stitching Owl is doing Sal, and then also Laura from La La D Stitches is doing another Sal that's a little more
Scheduled.
yes. So I'm doing the free one.
The free choice.
The free choice, yes. So this is what I have done. Okay, so is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I've been working on, I've gotten all the leaves filled in on the tree, and then I started putting in the bird. So I have his feet put in and I'm outlining his body. So it's this big red bird right here. That's what I'm working on.
Aren't the colors beautiful?
They are really pretty.
We're stitching this on an Atomic Ranch fabric 40 count storm. And we're using the called for flosses. They're a DMC.
Yes, with a couple of weeks fabrics. Oh, well,
Yeah.
1 weeks and
1
two
weeks
crescent or
two
two
classic.
classic colors.
And then I've been working on mine also. I have some catching up to do because my we had till July the 30th, and I am not close to having my section done that I was supposed to have done for this month of stitching, but it's okay. I'll catch up. So this is what I have done on mine. I'm stitching on the same fabric.
And you're working on this cactus here, right?
Yes, the cactus.
From the bird, the little bird poking out of the cactus to the top.
I just have
The
to fill in
cactus.
the background around that little bird. I have this little wasp done, but I need to work on the cactus,
The flowers? Do you
the
have flowers?
cactus, the yellow flowers. Let me see. I have the little
Red.
hummingbird done. So it's this whole little section right here.
Are you putting in that little red
Right here.
wasp
These
over
yellow
there?
flowers, this little wasp, it's a flying ladybug.
Oh, flying lady.
It's a ladybug and then the flying ladybug. And the gecko and the blue butterfly. That's what I need to put in right in here. So I've got to start on this, but I have work to do. But it's very fun. I love
It
this.
is really fun.
So this was the new to me designer that Marlene and I
Yes.
both chose to do in April.
Uh-huh.
In Praise of Pollinators by the Blue Flower. So
Okay.
very fun. So I have work to do on that.
Okay. Do you have anything else to show?
Nope.
Okay.
That was it for my
Then
stitching progress.
I have a new project bag. Carnine finished a project bag for me. The thread hanging out. This is the one that I'm keeping my leap year start in.
But we haven't worked on our leap year
No,
start, so
so
that's
I-
very sad.
Yes. So anyway, so this is the back.
It turned
She
out
got-
nice.
It did. It's just beautiful. I love it, and my project fits in there so nice. So that's my new bag.
That went together nicely.
It did. It went together really well. I love it. So, okay. Then we're
We
gonna
had a
do
little bit of haul. We went, of course, when we were in Branson, we went to Cecilia Samplers. So we got a couple of things. I picked up a Hawk Run Hollow design, Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow. I've seen a number of people working on this, and I really love this design. And Marlene already has it, so we got it so that maybe we can start it together someday. So
They're
Hawk Run
so fun.
Hollow
I really love
by
doing
Carriage
them.
House samplings. I don't have fabric or anything.
I picked up the 2024 Prairie Schooler Santa. I hadn't gotten it yet, so I picked that up.
To add to the collection.
Yes, to add to my collection. So I have that one. And then I also, Carlene bought me the American Welcome from Plum Street for my birthday. She let me pick out a chart. So I got this one.
That would be a fun one to start,
Uh-huh.
like next year.
Yeah. For
You
patriotic
know how
stitching.
people start like on Memorial
Yeah.
Day, or
Yeah.
that's pretty.
Mhm. It's really pretty. I like it. So anyway, so I got that. And then we got
We picked out fabric for the Hawk Run
Huckleberry Farm.
Huckleberry Farm by the Blue
Huckleberry
Flower.
Farm by the Blue
This
Flower.
is going to be a new start on August 1st. We're starting this with our sister and a friend, a very good friend, Laura. And we did not get the called for fabric, which was Shale by Picture This Plus, but we found a very close match at Cecilia Samplers. It is Shroomy. You saw this fabric already for my Halloween new start. It's Shroomy by Black Cauldron Dye Works, and the colors look really pretty. It was very close. Cecilia Samplers has a little like notebook where they keep a little swatch of Picture This Plus fabric. So the girl that helped us went to their little notebook. She pulled out the swatch of Shale, and I had already spotted this fabric on the shelf, and it's like, ooh, I like this one. It has a little bit of a purple tinge, some really nice modeling, but not over the top. And I thought it looked close to the color on the picture cover photo, and it was almost an exact match for the Picture This Plus. So, and the colors look fabulous on it. And then we have a few Anchor. So it's Classic Colors, Weeks Dye Works, and a few, not Anchor, DMC colors that we'll be using on this. And we're going to be starting this on Thursday the 1st with our sister Linda and Laura. If anybody else has this design in their stash and has been waiting to start it, you're welcome to join us. We'd love to have you stitch along with us. We are going to start in the center on the butterfly and work on this butterfly row in the month of August. So we're not doing a large, stitching goal, but just a nice start. And the butterfly is a good place to start because then you can work up or down however you want to do it. So that's what we're going to be doing
really
starting
fun.
in August. It's going to be
excited.
very fun. Very fun.
Okay.
And was I going to say something else about that?
I think
I
so.
don't think so. Okay.
Okay. Okay, and then we have something new that we're doing. We're doing an Olympic stitching challenge.
Yes.
So
and
we're gonna
thank you, Brenda of Handwork Maniac, for giving us the idea. She showed what she was doing and how she was organizing it, and we loved it. So Marlene, do you want to show?
yes.
I had to grab mine.
Yes. So we made up a little chart
This is what Brenda
For each-
did, and
for
it was
each
really nice
project.
and
So
organized.
I'm doing 3 challenges. Carlene's doing 4, but I'm doing
Well,
3.
3 parts.
3
It's
parts,
one
yeah.
challenge.
Yes.
This is stitching for the Olympics. This is
Yes.
what we're doing. And so every day while we're watching the Olympics, we have some things we're going to work on. And we selected them based on pieces that we have that we wanted to make more progress on. So that's why we chose them.
So the first one we're doing is daily warm-ups, and we're going to do that for 30 minutes every day. And I chose to do...
Let me just 1 minute before we go on. So the Olympics started yesterday with the opening ceremonies, and they run for 17 days. So that's what this is, kind of like just a little piece of a calendar. And then we gave ourselves 1 bonus day at the end if we had a little bit of catching up to do, or something that was close and we wanted to finish it up. So this first one for our daily warm-up, because we thought, well, all athletes do some kind of warm-up. So that's what we chose, a project that we wanted to do as a daily warm-up. So Marlene, do you want to show what yours
Yes,
is?
so mine is French hen. You've already seen this. I showed it to you earlier.
As a new start.
I wanted to do this one because it was had the Eiffel Tower in it, so it just was looked like Paris. So I wanted to do this one since the Olympics are in Paris this year.
If I would have been thinking, if we would have thought ahead a little bit further, Marlene and I would have brought our lady that we were doing, Belle Paris, because she's in Paris, and that would have been a perfect Olympic
Yes,
stitch,
it
but
would've been
we
perfect.
didn't bring her along with us to the lake, so she is not going to get work done. My 30-minute daily warm-up is going to be the Plum Street Sampler. This is the day, because I want to get this one finished. So if I have 30 minutes that I work on it every day for the next 17 days, I believe I will be finished or very close to finished with it. And I'll probably work on it some extra time also, but for sure 30 minutes every day during the Olympics. So
That's good.
yes, so that's my 30-minute warm-up.
Daily warm up.
And then I'm just putting a star when
Yeah, I
I
haven't-
when I stitch on it that day for
Yeah.
30 minutes.
I
I'm just
forgot.
going to put a star.
I forgot to put my star on there, so I have to put my star for yesterday.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm doing an Olympic piece, and for this one I decided to do, so I want to get a Sister's Love finished. So I'm going to continue to work on that one, and this one we're stitching for 2 hours a day while we're watching the Olympics.
So we wanted that to be a big
Yeah.
piece.
So I'm
it's
going to do
kind of our
Sister's Love.
grand Olympic
Yeah.
piece.
And then if I finish this one, which I think I will, then I'm going to continue to work on my lighthouse summer garden piece. And again, I'll work on that for 2 hours every day once I finish my Sister's Love.
And my grand Olympic piece is going to be Hawaii Gardens. So I thought, oh, that's such a nice summery piece, and I really want to make progress on it. So that's going to be the one I work on for 2 hours every day during Olympics.
And are you just putting a star for that one also?
I put down how many
Hours.
How many?
Okay.
I put down the actual time I spent.
Okay.
So yesterday I actually worked on Hawaii Gardens for 2.5 hours. I
Yeah,
did a little more than 2 hours.
I put mine, I started at about,
And then Brenda was
Yeah.
awarding herself, like she had a goal. She set a goal, and then she's going to see if she can earn gold medals in her events. So these are our events, and
Yes.
then we're working for gold medals.
yes. So, and then the last, well, do you want to tell about your next one?
Then
Cheer for the USA?
my next one is, I just called it Cheer for the USA because I wanted to do a patriotic stitch. So I'm going to, again, also do 30 minutes for my patriotic stitch. So that's going to be American Sampler. Hopefully I'll be able to get it all finished over these next 17 days. And so that's Primrose Cottage, American Sampler, and it's my Cheer for the USA. It has a nice flag. It's very patriotic looking, so I thought it was perfect for the Olympics.
And then my last one is, I'm calling mine USA Medal Minutes. So for every gold medal, Carlene's going to draw some little boxes for me in each
Oh
box.
yes, I have to do that.
But for each gold medal that the U.S. earns, we're going to stitch for 15 minutes. And if they earn a silver medal, we're gonna stitch for 10 minutes. And if they earn a bronze medal, we're gonna stitch for 5 minutes.
So we'll look at the medal count
Yeah.
from the day before, and then just total up how many medals in each category, and that'll
stitch
give
for
us
that
a
many.
minute,
Yeah.
a minute total. And you're gonna stitch on.
And I'm gonna stitch on my American
She's gonna do a
Sampler.
patriotic one.
American Sampler.
And I'm doing mine too, but mine is just medal minutes. And so mine is going to be hometown because I'm way behind on this Sal. And so I was hoping that during the Olympics I could use medal minutes and catch up.
Well, and hometown is such a
and
good.
hometown, yes.
It's such a good one for.
That just sounds Americanish.
Yeah, it does. So that's good.
Patriotic-ish.
That's good.
So
So
those
anyway.
are that's our Olympic.
Yes, so we're very excited about our Olympic stitching challenge.
Our Olympic stitching. Oh, I should show you because I didn't show it. This is my progress. I haven't made any progress on my hometown Sal. So way behind. That's why I want to work on it now.
Okay.
Then, and we already said that also coming up in August, we're going to be doing our new start. And then, what else are you going to be working on in August, Marlene?
Well, before August, I'm hoping to get my second house done for July, which is the Cozy Country from the Just Cross Stitch magazine from 2022. This was a Faithworks design. And so I have a little start on it, but I haven't worked on it at all.
Oh, where's the?
Oh,
Just a minute. I'll just hold it up behind the block.
Okay. You want to just hold on?
Yeah,
to it?
just.
So anyway, so I have a little start down here in this one. So I'm hoping to work on that one and get it done before the end of July. So I have this week to do
Yep,
it
this
till,
week. You have this
till
week.
Wednesday. So
You have a few
anyway,
days.
Yes. So anyway, so I'm going to work on that one.
And we've decided, well, my new to me designer for August is going to be Annie Turner, the proper stitcher, and I'm going to do her autumn sampler. I think it's very pretty. I like the blue alphabet, the little pretty yellow
That's really
house.
pretty.
So this is going to be the one that I'm going to start. I'm going to be using the DMC colors and a fabric that I have in my stash. I'm not sure which one I'll use.
Yeah.
What are you going to do for your new to
for
me?
my new to me designer? I'm going to do the 12. Start working on my 12 days of Christmas stockings, because I haven't gotten to start them, and I really wanted to get a start on them, and I haven't done any Annie B's designs before, so I'm going to use this as my new start.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so I'm hoping maybe I can get a couple done
Yeah.
during
They're
August,
so
because I
pretty.
think they
And
go pretty
you're
fast.
going to use 28 count
28 count, black Monaco.
and the called for DMC floss.
And there's also little beads on here. I need to get some. I think I probably have beads in my stash. That would work.
My new kit start is it had to feature a flower was the prompt that I used. And so I had this little kit from Faithworks Design that was just a pincushion in a teacup, and it's a rose. And so I'm going to be doing this for my new kit start in
August.
August.
Good. I think I still have that one in my stash too.
Yeah, well, I've had it carrying
Yes.
it around in my stash for a while, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this would be a perfect time to get it done. So that will be my new kit start for the Facebook group that I belong to called 2024 New Kit Start. Our friend Trisha does that. She's the left-handed stitcher on Flosstube, and she has a Facebook group, and again, it's called New 2024 New Kit Start. So if that's something you're interested in, she had prompts, or you could just choose from your new kit stash and do whatever you wanted. She had not any hard, fast rules. So it's been really fun and a great way to get at least a start on some of those kits that you have that have been sitting around for a while.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
then
good.
what else are you going to be stitching
then
on?
For my sampler, for my Sunday sampler for August, I'm going to work on Sarah Milthorpe.
I am too. That's going to be my sampler also.
And I just have a small little start that some of it I have to take out because I made a mistake.
Oh, I have a dangling thread in mine.
So anyway, so this is all I have done. I didn't even hold it up on the board. This is all I have done.
We're stitching this on the called for fabric, which was cream brulee. Tabby Cat linen by cream brulee.
And we're using the 103s.
The called
Or
for.
103s.
We got this one all kitted at when we visited the attic in February.
Yes, from the attic, yes.
Oh, and we're going back. We're going back to Sedona
Yes.
for our sister trip next February. So we're going to be going to the attic. This is mine. I'm working on the bones of the border. So I'm hoping in August I can get some progress, because this has been, It's been very pitiful. And I saw Sherry, Colorado
I know.
cross stitcher. She
She-
just started hers, and hers is all finished. and
Yes,
it's like
it's
I have
done.
just been poking along here.
Yeah, I
But-
haven't worked on mine since February.
But I love
don't
it.
think.
It's
I know
very,
I do too.
very, very fun.
I'm very excited to
and
work
it's
on
beautiful. I love the
it.
colors.
I do too, and I love the thread. I love using the 100 threes. And then for my garden for August, I'm going to do Poison Garden from Chatelaine.
I'm doing the same one. So we have the same gardens and the
Yes.
same Sunday samplers.
And then this is what I have done.
Oh my, these are so
So
big.
big.
Sorry, guys. Okay.
So this is what I have done. I'm working on the Bella Atropa and this border, this next border, which is the Bella Atropa. So
It's so pretty.
Yes,
And again, this
but-
is a chatelaine design. We're stitching it on 32 count graceful gray.
with a variety of flosses.
Variety of flosses that Marlene and I changed. And these colors are working out
Yeah,
perfectly.
yeah.
I don't know
And,
why Hawaii was such a problem.
I just didn't work on it very much when I was having so much trouble with my vision because it was just very hard because it was so big. So now that I can see, I should be able to work on it more.
I have quite a bit done. I'm going to try because mine
you
is
do
so
have a lot
big.
done.
I have the top garden is done, but there's still more that goes around the border. And then I'm working on which side did I start on?
This one?
This side over here. I've started the archway because the archway, this archway is the same, but the plants are different in the inside on each side. So that's I have a tiny start.
And
on
then
the
what
archway.
goes, can I see the picture?
It's
What goes there by the,
like little cauldrons.
oh yeah.
And Kate, do you want to show?
Yes.
So Marlene is looking at what goes around up here. So there's a small corner garden in each corner, and then there's some like billowy vapors
Right.
and little cauldrons, and
Some spiders. Is that where the spiders are?
well, there's a spider up here on the top, but I don't know if there's a spider on all
each
of them.
side. Maybe not. Oh
So
yeah, there is.
we'll be working on that one in August, and then of course in August,
Oh, and each of the gardens here, each of these small gardens are different.
yeah, they're all different.
Yeah, they're different.
And then the end of August, of course,
hardly wait to
college
get there.
football will start.
Yes.
And so then we will be starting our college game day stitching that we
And
do.
NFL stitching.
And then, but that's after Labor Day.
yeah, that's after Labor Day.
Okay, and then I have one other project. It's going to be my morning stitch because I'm almost done with that LMN house block. And then I'm going to work on my sayings of the seasons because I have not worked on this at all. And so I have no progress. No progress at all. It's pitiful. Just pitiful. So this is where I probably was the last time, and I'm still there this time. So I'm going to get this out and in the mornings work on this for an hour and a half. And I should be able to get it finished. My goal would be to have it finished by the end of July, like you think your cozy country house is going to be done. So we'll see. We will see about that.
So, okay.
Alrighty.
So that
I
was
think that takes care
Yes.
of our stitching updates. Marlene and I will be here for, like I said, another week.
yeah.
Linda went back to Joplin today just to check on things at her house. And so Marlene and I'll be here, just the two of us, for a few days. And then Linda's going to come back Wednesday and we'll do sister things again. So that'll be fun.
Yes,
She was
through
going
the
to
weekend.
dig in her stash of fabric to see, because Marlene wants a project bag for her 1 thread a day.
Yes.
So Linda was going to see what she had that was either like in pinks and turquoises and browns, or something that had chocolate. So we'll see what she brings back, and
Yes.
then I'll be making her a bag.
Yay, another bag.
So we'll be doing that, and we're going to be pressing my fabric and measuring
Your pieces,
the
yeah, her
pieces,
stitched
yeah,
pieces.
my stitched pieces that I've had stitched, and we're just hoping maybe to get framed or look for frames. So we'll be doing that. And I don't think much else. We don't have anything planned, nothing else planned. My husband starts back to school on Monday, so I feel very bad for him.
I do too.
My cats are both doing well, but Minnie's ear infection has not gone away. So now our vet ordered some special medicine from a specialty vet in Houston. And Charlie had to take Minnie today for a recheck on her ears. And he was supposed to take the medicine along, but of course the medicine didn't arrive until this afternoon after he'd gone.
Oh no.
So, and her ears are still very dirty. So he has to squirt this little ointment down in, and it is a little different formula because they think that her ear infection has become resistant to the bacteria. The bacteria has become like immune to the antibiotic that they're putting in to get rid of the
Yeah, because
infection.
she's had the infection several
She's
times.
now had it for a while, and they've used that medicine on
Yeah.
her. So we're going to try this other medicine, and the vet said it should knock the infection out quickly.
Oh, that's
So we'll hope so.
Yes.
So that's what's happening with my cats. Mickey is doing well, but he is still got a little bald patch.
Oh,
So
dear.
we may have to look at changing his food when I get back.
Oh, dear.
And
That's never good.
that's it.
I think that's it.
So we just want to thank you all again for taking time to join us and visit with us when we do our videos. We thank you for being a subscriber. If you haven't subscribed and you like what you saw today,
Please take a minute and subscribe.
yes, we do have a Facebook group called Sun City Stitchers. And there are 3 questions that we ask that you answer, and then either Marlene or I will approve you. And we have Instagram accounts, but we
they're-
don't post. We're not consistent about posting on Instagram, but we do have Instagram accounts. And anyway,
But
we hope
there's not really new content on there.
no. We hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Enjoy the last couple, few days of July. We hope that you're enjoying the Olympics as much as we are. We plan to watch them all evening.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to that. And we just want to wish you all a great weekend. Happy stitching. And remember that a day without laughter is like a day without sunshine.
So wherever you are, bring your own sunshine
And keep on stitching. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.